Hello. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss new inspiring videos about great people, success stories and sports legends. If you are interested in the topics of willpower, discipline and true courage, you've come to the right place. And now, let's move on to the story that changed the world of MMA. The story of Khabib Nurmagomedov is not just a fighter's career. This is the path of a man who became a symbol of faith, strength and invincibility. He was born in the mountains of Dagestan, but became a world champion. His name is known in all corners of the planet, and his fighting style is studied by the best athletes in the world. Khabib was born on September 20, 1988, in the village of Sildi, high in the mountains of Dagestan. This is a place where every path is a test and every day is a training of character. From an early age, he was surrounded by the strict rules of a mountain upbringing, respect for elders, religious discipline, work, order. His father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, was a USSR master of sports in Sambo and Judo, and one of the first coaches to develop mixed martial arts in Russia. He built a training hall right in his yard, without heating, without soft carpets, but with the real spirit of the school of life. Khabib began training at the age of 5, wrestling, running, push-ups, strength exercises. Even then it became clear, he is not like everyone else. One of the most famous scenes is a fight with a bear cub at the age of 9. It was not a circus or a show. It was an element of endurance, fortitude and courage. This was Abdulmanap's school. In 2008, at the age of 20, Khabib debuted in professional fights. He immediately set a high pace. 16 victories in a row in Russia and the CIS countries, almost all of them ahead of schedule. His style was simple but deadly effective: pressure, wrestling, control, chokeholds. It wasn't just talent. It was a combination of upbringing, discipline and a real hunger to win. With such a track record, he attracted the attention of the UFC, the most prestigious fighting organization in the world. In January 2012, Khabib made his UFC debut. He finished his first fight against Kamal Shaloris with a chokehold. Then came a series of victories: Thiago Tavares, Pat Healy, Rafael dos Anjos, all defeated. And all this with a dominant style. But the path to the title was not quick. There were injuries, cancelled fights, long breaks. However, Khabib did not give up. He trained, recovered and returned stronger than before. In April 2018, Khabib became the UFC lightweight champion, defeating Uli Quinta. This is a historic moment. For the first time, a Russian fighter becomes UFC champion. But the highlight of his career was the fight with Conor McGregor. Conor is a star, a showman, a provocateur. In the run-up to the fight, he insulted Khabib's religion, his father, the country and the people. It was more than a fight. It was a duel of principles. October 6, 2018, Las Vegas. UFC 229. Khabib completely dominates the fight. In the 4th round, he applies a choke. Conor gives up. Victory. And then, chaos. Khabib climbs over the cage and rushes into the crowd. A mass brawl began. This is a moment that will go down in history. Not as a disgrace, but as a boiling point. Khabib did not just win, he defended his honor and the honor of his family. After the fight with Conor, Khabib had 2 more fights with Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje. Both victories were confident, ahead of schedule. But in 2020, after the death of his father, he made a difficult but honest decision to retire from the sport. He promised his mother that he would no longer fight. And he kept his word. He retired with a record of 29-0, not a single defeat. This is an achievement that many consider unattainable. After leaving, Khabib did not disappear. He became a mentor, a businessman, an ambassador of sports. He created his own organization, Eagle FC. Supports young fighters, builds gyms, and develops his native Dagestan. He continues his father's work. He is raising a new generation. But now not through fights, but through example. Khabib is not just a name. It is an ideology. He is an example of how you can be strong and modest. A believer and modern, a fighter and a person. He became a hero for millions. He showed that you can maintain faith, honor, and principles even at the top of the world. Thank you for watching to the end. If you are inspired by Khabib's story as much as we are, like it. Write in the comments what his path means to you. And be sure to subscribe to the channel.